Here's where I want to ask you a few, resolution-based questions before, our discussion comes to a great conclusion. Is that forget IME capital, forget your experience also and everything that we are, trying to accomplishment wise, but the momentum that you have built, to pursue this kind of a disruption. Just going to coin it as a disruption. Is it coming from passion, idealism, stubbornness, any face setback? So what is it that's driving your, fire? What is your engine like over here, which is giving you that push?
Sanchit, so yeah, the words you use, I think, really are quite bang on, right? As in, it is, I think, firstly, a certain level of idealism. Uh,
Right,
I like for me that fiduciary responsibility when you're managing someone else's wealth.
right.
It's something like it's you put your hand on the Gita, you put the hand on the Bible, or
Ah,
there's a I think it's something very sacred almost. In
mm-hmm.
fact, for me, that is a sacred responsibility.
Right.
People have really worked hard to build their wealth, to get a certain amount of money. For a vast majority of families, how that money is managed helps determine can their children go to get the right education? Can they retire holding their heads up high? Right?
Mm,
These are very, very important. It's a very sacred responsibility
right,
that as a fund manager, as a wealth manager, you are basically taking on.
right.
This is something I believe I've seen probably being violated. That makes me really angry. And
Mm, mm,
I want to, whatever I can, I want to do to try to change that.
mm,
I would personally be extremely happy if all the wealth management firms saw our RMS and copied our RMS and took
mm,
away our biggest competitive advantage.
mm, mm, mm,
Right?
mm,
I've been lucky enough to have generated enough wealth to take care of myself and my family.
mm,
IME Capital is not about generating personal wealth. That's one of the reasons why we've not gone and raised external capital. One could very
mm,
easily play the valuation game and all of that, but it's clearly not what the idea is behind IME Capital. There is a strong passion and an ideal that there is a better way for money to be managed. And at least for our set of investors, we believe we already achieved that. And I believe as we grow and as we scale,
mm,
because we're doing things the right way,
mm.
the bigger we become, we start becoming a problem for other people in the industry, and they will be forced to adopt some of our practices. That's really what I'm sitting and trying, hoping to be able to achieve.
Yeah, I hope so too, because what we are trying to set out to do is something that is unheard of, and if even if it takes time to achieve that, I think it's worth pursuing because that is something that is for the right cause. I don't want to make it too utopia, or I don't want to make it too idealistic, but it's the right thing to do, like you said. Has there been?
Because,
Yeah,
sorry, just
please.
one thing, I find it so disappointing and unfortunate that we have to call this utopia or idealism. According to me, this is just the basic principles of how the industry should work.
Right,
It
right,
is not utopia.
right,
We've gone so far off what is correct. So just
right,
moving
right.
back to correct is kind of seeming like.
Right.
Sorry, I just had to kind of.
So that's actually a right way to look at it.